Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to D&D ReZero. Tonight we're on episode, I guess OVA 2, Frozen Bonds of Season 1. This is, I don't even know if it's of Season 1, just the Frozen Bonds OVA. I did hold a poll about when to watch this. Apparently, it can either fit kind of here or in between the, two parts of Season 2. Poll not overwhelming majority, but overall decided, to do it here, which is right after Season 1, before Season 2. So, we also did a tier list for Season 1, of course, ranking the characters in terms of the character itself and how much they brought to the show, and also their waifu potential, because, I mean, of course I did, why wouldn't I? So yeah, we're jumping into this with that in mind. I am kind of, what's the word? Interested in where this is going to be placed chronologically, because where we left off with Season 1 was, just basically a full dub. I mean, Subaru had basically conquered Beetlejuice and the witch cult and was having an emotional reunion with Emilia because, they had their kind of falling out. But he came back in a really positive way and basically just everything's wonderful and great. So, I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a very interesting... this is a very pivotal spot for the story itself, because the next location we go to is probably going to be the next arc, right? Because we just finished an arc. So is this going to be a flashback a little bit? Is this going to be the new location and this is going to be my introduction to the new location? I mean, I know it's an OVA, so it might be a little weird if I'm being introduced to the location through the OVA instead of through the start of Season 2. I don't know. Should be fun though. It's also kind of hard to recap going into an OVA because of those reasons. I don't really know where we're at. I'll also let y'all know that for Season 2, we're doing, we're watching one episode at a time. For Season 1, we did one episode at a time, but it was a director's cut episode, so those basically counted as two. That was kind of an experiment a little bit. I hadn't planned for that when we originally started the show, really. Or I kind of did, but I only became aware of the director's cut thing, after we had already decided to watch ReZero. Sorry, I have a Cheerio stuck in my throat. So to even be doing hour to 2 hour long, videos was not something I was planning when I decided to watch ReZero. So this should be a little easier to manage on my end. Not that my end matters that much, but yeah, we're doing one episode for each video of Season 2. That'll also stretch it out a little bit, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited. No idea where the story's going to go. I am really excited, or really, what's the word? Dude, this Cheerio in my throat. I gotta drink a drink. Okay, drinking the cream soda. Woo! Sorry, okay, so I'm hungry, right? I'm just gonna tell you about this and then we'll get started, I promise. I was hungry, I couldn't figure out what to eat. I got no food, so I just filled a cup with Cheerios and I was downing that before hitting the record button because I was freaking hungry. I'm not about to watch an hour and 15-minute long OVA on an empty stomach. So I was throwing the Cheerios down the gullet, thought I was completely fine, and just got hoed by it. Okay, we're good. Let's just watch, honestly. I was going to say something about being surprised that there's not a Season 3, but honestly, that's something I've kind of talked about already in the Discord. Plug to the Discord, I guess, if you're interested in that. If you're not, though, and you're just here to watch the show, then, welcome aboard. Let's honestly just jump into this episode. Episode OVA, Frozen Bonds, in 3, 2, 1, BAM! I also realized that my timing on that isn't it's not 3, 2, 1, bang. I always add a big pause between 1 and bang. I'm going to keep doing it. You think I'm going to become easier to follow? No, I'm going to get freaky with it. I'm going to get crazy with it. Okay, what is this? To protect her, that is your reason for existing, your sole objective. Subaru. Wait, maybe not. What's going on? I just got a crazy idea. Oh, wait. I was going to say Puck, but I'm not sure. It did cut to Snowflakes here, though, so maybe Puck. Frozen Bonds! It's totally Puck. It's totally Puck. The title makes sense with Puck. Puck info, bro. It's going to be the connection between her and Puck, isn't it? Please, please. What's that puny knife going to do? Just run. Bro, they're doing directional audio. I have to fix my headphones. Yeah, 100,000% Puck and Emilia meeting each other, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Dang, I like her outfit. I just like her legging things. Oh, no, King Kong, you're getting King Konged. Wait, pan up, pan the camera up. I'm trying to get a look. It's a joke. It's a joke. Calm down. Bruh. She's out of juice. Oh, it's working? Is she, like, influencing it? Or I don't know. Oh! Puck. Puck is here, bro. Or perhaps I should say truck at this point, because we know Puck ain't going to be in his little baby... Well, we don't know that. We don't know what form Puck's about to show up in. Ooh, ow, ow. Bro, she just saved y'all's life. I mean, you're scared, so I get it, but... Ooh. The eye color too? Yo, kid! Shut up, kid. Get a handle on your child. Why was her emotions making the ice thing worse? Maybe she was doing the ice thing. I don't think she's necessarily met Puck yet. She was born that way for a very specific reason. We gotta learn more about this hoe's backstory. Oh, that's why she wears a cloak around all the time, yeah. Like the cloak of no recognition. Because if someone just sees her, then they freak out. That's why... Oh my gosh, I just put together something in episode, like, 2. Where I was, like, confused why the shopkeeper, though his wording with a very specific thing, I was like, dude, why would you describe Emilia that way? That doesn't make any sense. You should describe her in a way that actually reflects her physical features. She was wearing the cloak, so he didn't actually realize it, bro. Or something. That's crazy to me. What's up, Puck? It all comes together, bro. Okay, flashback to right after the date. Give me a sip of my Shasta cream soda. Everyone who's still in the forest. That's a crazy line. What does that mean? Whoa. They're elven. Bro, this episode's going hard, actually. The frozen bond. This episode, honestly, has had such a cold opening, pun intended. In a good way. Like, cool, you know, like, sick. Like, this feels like fantasy. This feels very fantastical, where, like, in a way that some of the other episodes don't quite hit me, which is going to be hard to explain. I'll probably have to elaborate on that later if I remember to. Like, look at this location, you know? It's very cool. I like it a lot. You do look snug as a bug in a rug. Perhaps she hasn't met Puck yet in this flashback. many elves are there? Elves, not elves. Elves. I would assume it's ELVES. What's up with these statues? Ooh, she's maintaining them. Are those the three that she had maybe even killed in that first part? I mean, it was a father, a mother, and a daughter, which was what it was in the beginning. Maybe they got, like, the emotional outburst from being called the witch, like, caused the ice to spiral out of control and kill all three. Though I don't think it would kill all three. It'd probably just kill the guy, right? You're out of pecans. She might also meet Roswell in this backstory stuff. We don't know how she and Roswell have connected at all. Oh, she's trying to sell some goodies to get some nuts. But she gotta hide herself because the village is gonna hate her because everyone's racist. Which, by the way, a huge plus for the story. Oh, hated by the kids. You know, she has some like exceptional strength of character if she is as kind and sweet as she is, despite the horrible treatment she's gotten. You know, that hasn't like made her jaded and like mean and evil, you know, or whatever. Oh, appreciate you, random. You know, but like she's, you know, I really respect her for this. Hey, give it to her on the house. As part of the deal, right? Be nice to her. Good stuff. Free shoes. Bro, I've done that too. You ever do that where you like go your entire day without talking to people and like you realize like, holy crap, I actually held a conversation like 3 times today. That's like a new record. It sounds depressing, but I've definitely had that exact feeling she's had. Spirit. What name should I use? We didn't get to see them meet, because right now they've already met. She got her J's messed up. She just wants to have a casual conversation. Which is, she's expressed similar to Subaru, right? She just wants to be treated without special treatment. So this totally, you know, makes sense. Of everyone. Why are they all frozen? Or are they frozen or are they like graves? Sloth? Yeah, I don't like that word either, Puck. Let's maybe not pull that one out. Okay, they're kind of goofy for that one. Yes! Why? Ooh, give me a flashback within this flashback. No, it's traumatic, Puck. Come on. is traumatic. I need to know, though, Emilia. I need to know so I can accurately rate you on my tier list. Oh, Yasumi, lazy Puck. That's my Puck impression. Freaking Puck is so goofy. I like Puck. Puck has grown on me a lot since episode 1. Was that Mid and Abyss reference? The thing she's eating, the soup. Sorry, that's just the first thing that comes to mind. Whenever I see any soup. Any porridge, one might say. What are you thinking about? Bro, her eating the porridge there is how I was eating the Cheerios before I hit record. So, ew. Why not? Ooh, don't flood the market. Oh, little capitalism Puck. Capitalist Puck? New Puck just dropped? Are these the same mines that we sold the rights to? Like, how far are we? I don't know these locations. How far are we from the manor? Oh, she named them herself? That makes them even harder to, like, figure out. This is so good. I'm loving this episode. What are you doing, Puck? Little infinity? Okay, Puck, I see you. My forest inspection. Sorry, I keep making sure I'm recording. Okay. Shut up. Immerse. What happened? Some bad just happened. Did it not? Oh, you're lonely. You mad lonely. Whoa. Puck, what are you doing? Whoa, Puck, what's his energy, Puck? That's the contract. Okay, it was Puck's contract. They just confirmed it for us. We already knew that, though. We figured that one out. Was she a child when she met Puck? This is so good. Okay. Reoccurring dream. Maybe she was a frozen statue? She was breaking out? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's an idea. We'll put it on the shelf. Why are you looking at me like that? He's serious. Why so serious? Whoa. Does he know something bad's gonna happen, but he's not supposed to interfere? Don't. Oh, she interfered last time he wasn't around. Yeah, good point. Wow, she really lived in exile. Where was she born, though? I want to learn about her, like, her, you know? Her family. Her, like, immediate family. What those circumstances were like. Maybe she was... Bro, wait. What if she literally is Satela's sister, and she was part of the same clan, but all of them got frozen when they banished all of the... They, like, banished all the elves or whatever. Or her family grouping. They banished them by freezing them, but then Puck, like, unfroze her or something crazy. And that's why she looks so similar. That's totally an idea we can work with. Who are you guys? Are you gonna kidnap me? Especially the one that looks like Satela, bro. Okay, dude. Demi-human. Okay, y'all human supremacists. Racism. Ooh, come with us, or villagers get hoed. So she has to disobey Puck. Damn, that's pretty horrible. Any of the other long ears? Bro, they all frozen statues. I don't think we got any more long ears. Yep. Oh yeah, okay, it's not them. The family of 3 isn't the people from the beginning because they're elves. Okay. Fixed that idea. The frozen family of 3, those aren't the intro people. Alright, let's see. Oh, they didn't realize she looked like her. Bro, was she like cryogenically frozen? Oh my goodness, that would be so sick. Because the witch thing was a couple hundred years ago. Oh, it's getting so juicy. This is so good. He wants a bite of that Witch of Envy pie. Which, I could totally see that being a thing. She's really about a 1v9. And don't hit her face, that'll bring her value down? Oh my goodness. The question is if she's going to get punished for deciding to do this. Wow, she's crazy. She just caught an actual arrow. Oh, she's so desperate to just be nice. Shut up, get in my cage. Oh, the monster. The same monster. Wait, why is it here? Don't. Oh, that guy's super dead. Oh, it's got its eye back. It regened. It's probably a spirit, right? That poor guy. I mean, I guess he's part of pervert gangs, so I guess it's okay. It's just like, ow. Man got squeezed like a go-gurt. Oh, she's fighting it. Is it drawn to her? Maybe it's drawn to her. I don't know. Or just luck? Ooh. I think it's a natural guardian of the forest, actually. Right? And so, like, non-elves, or, like, people that, like, don't treat the forest correctly get hoed. Hello? Puck? Is that you? Doesn't look like it's her. Maybe Puck was just watching from a distance to, like, test how she would act when he's not around, or when he says he's not around. Whoa, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, it's draining his blood! Oh, that's so sick. Oh, now y'all, all of y'all are done. It's the same thing. No, what is it? What's causing this? Is he also getting hit? Oh, he got scratched on the cheek. You're done. Please understand. I bet it's just some, like, a spirit she's connected to or something. Hi, Pucky. Why are you so cavalier with it? His little goofy hand. Oh, Puck. He reaches out to hold her hand, but he's literally the size of a finger. Or just a hand, but come on. He looks so goofy. He looks like he's about to DJ something. Maybe she's causing that. Oh, it's her. It is her. A subconscious behavior? Why haven't we seen this before? I guess... Oh, he helped. I think he turned her off. I think he turned her off. A little bit, like with her accepting it. So she's got some crazy powers that she doesn't have control over? But then how did she get killed by Elsa? You know? Like, why haven't we seen this before? Because we've seen her get pressed a couple times. But you are forbidden to, like, be too big of a part of her life? Puck, where did this contract come from, Puck? Bro, maybe another family member and him forged it? Like, he had to... Like, he's been with her entire life? Because it sounds like he was told to do it. It's not like he and her came to a mutual agreement. He was told, like, hey, you have to do these things with Emilia. Like, don't interfere too much, but still, like, protect her, etc., etc. Explain. What's happening? Oh, the guys that... Oof. The perverts? Are we talking about the perverts? I think we are. I like this energy, Emilia. She's severing the tie. I think it's to protect them. But you can tell she didn't want to do it, you know? She felt like she was driven to this point. The Frozen Witch. Oh my goodness, it's so good. And she's gone in the storm, bro. She's gone in the storm. Oh yeah, y'all lived. Ooh, who are you? Mr. Green? Mr. Monopoly? Oh, what's up, Puck? Puck is dude, Puck is doing work. Puck makes things happen. Who is this dude? Whiskers. Fucking nicknamed him. Would you just heart grab him? Ice blooms. Oh, I can bloom you. I can bloom you. What was causing? I guess Emilia actually got some crazy magic? Hi, Puck. Beast of the End's territory? Puck is the Beast of the End. Because he goes sicko mode when Emilia dies. He is the Beast of the End. Oh, no. This got me so stressed. In the hello? This random... I think Puck just murdered him. Acceptable, but still. That was totally Puck just saying, I'm done with this fool. I'm killing him. Good move, Puck. Yeah. You got too much notoriety. All the people still sleeping. Bro, she was in containment. She was in containment and she got broken out. Because she's saying sleeping, she's calling them people, she's maintaining them. I'm totally thinking she was also one. Only makes you feel bad. Oh, fantastic line. Some things are important even if they make you feel bad. Oh, Emilia. A bar. How to contract. Tell me about it. Whoa, okay. This is the forming of the contract. They were friends before it. Hmm? No, you little tease. I'll pick one. Okay. Huh? What is going on? Bro. 2? She was left by her family, maybe? Bro, I think she's a girl out of time. I think she's a half-elf out of time. I think everyone got frozen and then she didn't. Or, no, she did, but then she got broken out. And I don't know why she got broken out. Was it Puck? Was someone else? Roswell? I mean, I don't think Roswell, because Roswell's not part of this at all. I think that's where we're at, though. But a part of yourself. Oh, who are you fighting? Who are you fighting, Puck? Melaquera, an actual nightmare. I was the one that did that. Okay. Speak lies. No, okay, I think it was Emilia. I think there was something going on with Emilia. Maybe it was her type. I think maybe her in the forest has powers that she doesn't have when she's outside the forest, similar to Betty in the manor. Or in the library, right? Maybe she had like an ice bloom thing because of her connection here. Yeah, that could be the case. Omen of destruction of balance. Mediator, Melaquera. Were you looking for the... There's spirit politics. Spirit politics. Yeah, he wanted Emilia. There was he thinks there's an imbalance there. Why do you care about Emilia? Okay. It looks like she's in an ice coma, bro. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's just a dream and the ice thing is meant to, like, not be a coma thing. I think it is. We'll hold on. Whoa. Mother? Damn. Well, maybe the people in the statues are talking to her and connecting with her. Maybe that's why she's dreaming the reoccurring dream. It's like their dreams, maybe. Where were you going? What? Okay, I mean, Satela's an option for what the name was, obviously. Picking on them. Cat burglars. Okay, you're hilarious. Maybe not. I think those are just spirits then, not the not the like souls of those that are imprisoned. When I woke up, that is a funny way to put it. Before I awoke, from within the ice. Let's go, dude. Oh, it's so good. She could have been in there forever. She's Satela's sister, daughter, mother. Not mother, probably. Something, bro. She's genetically so related to this hoe. Oh, it's so good. And Subaru is gonna... Dude, Subaru is literally gonna be in a love triangle with Satela and Emilia, bro. He's gonna... The two sisters. Or whatever. That's like 10% a joke and 90% potentially like maybe there's actually something going on. Not like love necessarily, but you know. What the heck is that? A black? An ooze? What's that? Like orange? What's an orange? An ooze. It's a slime. It looks like a shadow. I should not have said a black. That was not. That was a wrong move there. Oh my goodness. A woman out of time. How old are you chronologically? Not biologically, chronologically. I can't touch it. Good call. Maybe these are the spirit, like we don't know where spirits come from. Maybe spirits do come from individuals to a degree. And that, like, she actually is communing with the frozen people. Because, I mean, they're all ice. How does Roswell fit into all this? I think they probably just... are using each other for individual goals. Let's get a little tendril. Okay, goodbye. Puck's OP. Oh, then the big one. It doesn't mean she doesn't care. No, that's, yeah. I don't think it was ever about obligation. But why, Puck? Why should I ignore him? Kind of, maybe true, though. Maybe true. But that's what makes her what she is, you know? Yeah, thanks, Puck. I appreciate that, actually. I think we're extra strong in this environment. I think you get environmental buffs for sure. Which is why she wasn't able to, like, super pog against, like, someone like Elsa. Because, like, right now I feel like Puck... Puck and Emilia are, like, mad strong. Puck mad covering, yeah. Meliquera. Bro, the Cheerio. The Cheerios in my throat again. Oh, you think you're hilarious, Puck? Yeah, come on. Wow, Meliquera has some crazy... Holy crap. There's a war going on outside. Is she gonna put herself in the... Yeah, she's in putting herself in. Bro, she's snowboarding, man. Who are these spirits? Are they people or are they just spirits? I don't know, man. A red lesser. It just said, "Oh shoot, I found Emilia. Meliquera. I gotta let you know." Or is it leading her? I mean, it's probably maybe doing both. Oh my goodness, that's ooze. Puck, you want to go like sicko mode? Judge evil. Okay, lawful neutral. You conceal half a demon. Okay, so this thing trying to purge elvenness, which Emilia is. Oh no. Puck, I want to see Puck go true form. I want true form Puck in my life right now. The village is going to the village as a way to draw her out. Or not necessarily. It's just going sicko mode. Oh no. Yes? Oh, she was literally just flashing a... She laser pointed it in the eye to get its attention. And then you're just gonna snowboard away? Oh, Emilia. What's that red one doing, though? It's literally just a sea of ooze. You ain't gonna be able to freeze that, darling. Not unless you have like some subconscious power that like needs to be drawn out. Oh wow, you're dead. Oh, a flash of colors. She got like there's like spirits mixing with the ooze or something maybe. They had like a rainbow within them. Or apologize to anyone yet. Are you apologizing for yourself or for someone else? She's mad strong. Oh my goodness, why'd she have aura? Is it her bloodline? Does she have like bloodline power? I won't let that take over. Oh, what is happening? Oh, she froze everyone. Oh, shoot. I think she froze everyone, maybe. I don't know, though. Oh, I'm gonna have to run all this back. Are we just channeling it up, pushing it up? What are we doing? I held out without relying on puck. Yeah, I was about to say something bad's about to happen. Red Spear is upset. Is that Meliquera? That's why we haven't been seeing all them spirits around that much. Well, I guess we've seen them a little bit. I don't know, man. Oh, what? Wait, who are you? Oh, you're just still the spirit. Disappeared in your place, so they're dead. They're super dead. Do you like form a contract? Oh, you didn't get killed by Puck. You got contracted. You and your spirit put through hell. Why? Wait, why are you OP? Meliquera made him like a servant of Meliquera. Wow, you really gave up your entire body to get revenge on like 10 minutes of your life. That's crazy to me. Literally, all she did was not want to get kidnapped. I just want to make you suffer. Oh, good. You are a witch. Don't self-sack. Oh, she just doesn't want other people in the collateral. Yeah. Laughter unavoidable. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, you know? You can't just expect them to treat you how you want to be treated. That's like if you're fighting them, right? Obviously. We're born with the same cursed blood. The witch's second coming. When were you born, Emilia? When were you born? You froze people, did you? Wait, what do you mean? Are you... What? You didn't know that? I thought they were half-elves too. I'm the only one who woke up. Oh shoot, it's crazy. There's some crazy stuff. She's the only one that woke up. What did I do? I think she froze them all. And then woke up. But why? Oh, this poor girl. She's literally begging this, like, revenge spirit. You were just born on... You were unlucky. You had a bad spawn. It just... I think it just sucks. It just sucks. This guy's just Giga Chad. I don't care. Not in a good way. That's like... Then he's bad, obviously, right? This guy sucks. Simply being alive is your sin. Okay, fire line. Puck probably named her. She's probably all she's had is Puck and the spirits, man. Is this actually getting through to this guy? Melaquera. I don't think so. What's up, Puck? Thank you. Oh, boy. More like the end, but I'll let it slide. She didn't want to die. She was, she was told that, like, her existence is a sin. You know, which is, like, the first time she's had I think she's been told anything about what she is. Who cares about the world? Giga Chat. That was a good line, actually. I liked that line, Puck. Puck, can you shut your mouth? Bro, no he hasn't. This is Puck we're talking about. He still looks like a little baby cat, okay? That means he's got some gas in the tank. I think. Wait, Puck, you're losing? Puck, you're not supposed to lose. This is a flashback, Puck. I know you win. Oh, it's about a technique. It's about technique. Technique diff. Even a mouse will bite a cat when cornered. Crush the odd. Odd is like the core of your soul, right? Or like the core of your magic essence or whatever. They've used that terminology like once or twice. Bro, Emilia. What is going on with you? You don't know anything. You didn't even know you were a half-elf until you got attacked by the spirit? Puck, why didn't you tell her? What's her existence been like up to this point? Oh my goodness. Oh, of course you knew. Why didn't you tell? He doesn't believe in it. Okay. Different from the elves in the forest. Because you're a half-elf. That's why she broke out, because she was a half-elf. Yeah, they look like elves, so it was actually the non-elvish part. Why do you care, Puck? Why do you care about her? Oh my goodness. Puck just got sniped. he dropped like a wet rag. Yeah, that was just the servant of Meliquera. That wasn't actually Meliquera. Mediation. 5 of them, a star. It's all to get to you. Like, I don't know why. This is crazy. You are sin. Why were they frozen? I think she saw it. I don't think she froze them necessarily. She got frozen with them, right? That's why we saw the ice covering them. You threat destruction world balance. Whole world crave your death. Not the whole world. We got Puck. He doesn't crave your death. It's just most of the world. It's just 99.9. Puck, why do you care about her? Oh, Pucky Puck. Because she was wanted, because she was celebrated. I think all the elves, including her, were frozen because of the risk of Satela, like after Satela was dealt with. So I don't think she's necessarily, her birth is tied to Satela other than blood. Yes, that's exact. Yeah, that's literally what they're saying. Oh my, this is so crazy right now. Should you interfere too much, you will all be lost. Or all of you will be lost. He's so goofy. So he's giving up like individuality or something? What are you giving up? Puck seems to be self-sacking here, but we know from the current day that like he hasn't lost all that he is because he's still the same Puck, question mark? Why? Why do you love her? I guess that's kind of maybe the point of love, though. That it doesn't have that much of a why. I mean, I'm just comparing Puck right here to Subaru, you know? Because it feels very reminiscent. Many people, well, she finds another, eventually. As far as, you know, as far as where we're at. This is so good. What is Puck giving up, though? It doesn't feel like he's giving up anything, but they're acting like he has. Now, did you kill Meliquera, or did you just get rid of them for now? Like, should I be scared of Meliquera showing back up? Oh, true form Puck, finally. My truck. My truck-a-thin. My little trucker. What's the 4 great contaminants? The beast of the end. Oh, dude, she's riding him. The 4 great contaminants? Are there 3 more, or is... moldy old nickname. Why does her happiness matter? Why do we care about her happiness? She won't become a witch. Ooh, okay. Okay. You're only half demon. Bro, just, you gotta work. It's the 2 yin and yang, bro. You get to choose which side. You don't have to be the witch because you're only half witch. That's something. Not like the others. And a really immense power sleeps within me. Okay, nice, nice. We all are, girl. That's just how it is. Details understood. Some of these guys' lines are too much. Wow, they're actually just doing a kaiju battle. Actual kaiju battle. Meliquera looks beautiful. You're so goofy. I know, you've said that like 80 times. Okay. They're all just doing introductions again. Oh my guys. Good line. Okay, good line there. I bet Meliquair's just dead. We probably won't have to deal with Meliquair ever again, huh? We don't know. But that's what I'm feeling. Ooh, across a grave. Be happy that you're alive. Why does that matter to him? Damn it. You broke it. You broke the oath. So the oath wasn't a prophecy necessarily. It was just an oath. I don't know how prophetic it is. He said he doesn't know what's going to happen, so maybe there's a fate and or prophecy element tied in. He was talking about fate. Puck freed him. Puck was the one that broke her out. But why? Ooh, he needed her. Breaking her out? Is that why you want her to experience happiness? As like a repaying of the happiness that she gives him? Say it. That was so sweet. Father-daughter, bro. Aww. Was he the one that froze everyone? Ooh. Ooh, he could have been the one that froze everyone. And then by freeing her... No, because I left you alone? Oh, I don't know. I couldn't find you. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy to me. Okay, fuck. He knew her name, okay. He knew her before she got frozen and lost her memories. How? He's been alive for centuries. It's Leah. It's Leah. Yeah, come on now. Get it right, Pucky Pucky. My little pucker wucker. My little pucker up. She's twiddling her fingers. We should show our affection more. Aww. Bro, this OVA is so much more fire than the last one. Holy crap. This is actually just like the exact information I've been asking for so long, and it's actually interesting and good too. Oh, but there's like more. I feel like there's just more questions now. Like it you know, raised more questions than answers, in a couple ways. Actually, no, it definitely did. Way more questions than answers. Oh shit! No, I'll listen to the music. I'll listen to the music. Wow, that was crazy. Is there an end credit scene? I mean, surely. There's no way the credits roll for 7 minutes. Oh, jeez. Okay. There's like, I feel like I gotta list questions. How did she get frozen? We know she got unfrozen because of Puck. We don't know why her being a half-elf is why she was unfrozen specifically, right? Like, the elves were more completely frozen than the half-elf. Why? Because if Satela's the reason they're freezing people, then they, like, why would the elves get frozen instead of half-elf? I could see, you know what I could see? I could see a situation where, oh, she lived. Wait, she was an adult when she was unfrozen too, so she had an entire life up to that point. She and Satela could be twin sisters. It could still be a thing. It's on the table. Put it on the table. Maybe I could totally see a story that we have the elves and we have the non-elves, like humans or whatever. Wow, my voice. Elves and the humans, right? And some sort of forbidden romance crossing of the races occurred in which a very small amount of half-elves were born. Maybe even 2, with Satela being one and Emilia being the other. Might be more, might be less, I don't know. But somehow the mix of elven blood and human blood is what creates these huge problems, right? And so, how the world responded after potentially maybe even dealing with Satela was perma-freezing every elf and just eradicating the elf bloodline so that no more half-elves could be born because there's no more elves to, you know, fulfill the elf part of the elf half of the whole, right? I could totally see that being the situation. The question, if that's true, is when was Emilia born? It could be any time previous in time because Puck was looking for her for a decent amount of time and was really, like, happy to have found her and freed her. Dang, this is crazy. This is crazy. This was a great episode. This was honestly... This... I'm trying to find the right way to word this. It's almost amazing to not see Subaru in an episode. Right? Because quite frankly, like... Subaru's existence it's not like immersion breaking, but just for me, right? Like, we're in a fantasy setting and Subaru is from the modern world dropped into the fantasy setting. Like, his existence kind of almost gamifies the world around him. At least that's how it feels to me, right? Because it's hard to fully immerse in this fully functioning world when we have the blemish of Subaru as a member of the world that wasn't actually from the world. To me, that breaks immersion. A small amount, a very small amount, but it definitely is there. So when we focused fully on Emilia and her story with Puck, I mean, that felt like full fantasy. I mean, fully in the fantasy, right? Instead of the fantasy just being like a location and a backdrop, like the focus on like the great spirits, the druidic, whatevers, the elven blood, right? Just Emilia as a whole, without Subaru being a part of it, especially, I felt like really allowed some like crazy levels of immersion. Record-breaking immersion in the show. For this show, that was definitely the most immersed I've ever been in the setting. Give me more. Thank goodness. She still got some of them spirits, though. Yeah. We know that from when she was on the bridge in episode, like, 2 or 1. Oh, Subaru, you're here. Speak of the devil. He's stupid. He's so dumb. It's the 3, bro. It's the same family. It's the same family. The one she kept hyper-focusing on. She hasn't shared any of this with him either. Roswell, get out of my... I'm joking. What's up, Roswell? He goes, huh? If it made you happy, that's enough for me, bro. That's what Puck was saying. They were doomed to melt. Fate. Have you. Whoa, whoa, that's exactly what she wanted to hear. That's a line that means so much. That's crazy. Because that means eventually, he just inspired hope that one day they'll be freed. That one day they'll be freed, bro. And he doesn't even know what he did. Literally, Super just literally nat 20'd it on accident. He had no idea. I know you believe that, Puck. You little Puckathin. You little Pucker-wucker. You little, Tuck. I was gonna say something with Tuck. I couldn't come up with anything funny. Bro, Subaru is so lucky with his words. That's it. That's the end. Frick. That went hard. That was so good. Was that... I don't want to say that was the best episode. That was one of the best episodes for sure for me. Frick. I'm trying to like compare it to other episodes. It just felt... It was exploring like different things, right? And like it explored the setting in a really interesting way to me as well. Okay, so... She has this crazy power within her that causes blooming of ice from wounds. That's terrifying. And it seems to be heightened by her emotions. And by the end of it, she was able to control it somewhat without Puck, but previously she required Puck's help. There's also maybe the point of this spirit that was attacking the family here, being like drawn in by Emilia. I think it was that the spirit is just eradicating foreign entities that enter the forest, like it's a druidic, like protect the forest kind of spirit. Oh man, bro, her doing the morning ritual and like taking care of these ice statues. What a fantastic opener for the episode. The like way it set the setting, so good. And then yeah, her line about like, oh, I talked more than I normally do today. If that ain't so relatable sometimes, where you realize like you'll wake up, you'll go through your entire day, you'll lay in bed and you'll be like, shoot, did I say a single word to anyone today? Or was I just lone wolfing it the entire time? Because that can be a very incredibly lonely feeling, right? If you're to the point that you've like, and this, I don't know, if you're celebrating something as small as saying a couple sentences to someone, because that feels like that's like such a breath of fresh air when it comes to social interaction, that really says a lot about like how much you're starved for social attention. And not attention as much as interaction, right? How much you're starved for it. And man, if that ain't a feeling that like the modern world really can get you with. You know? So many people say like we'll go their entire day and maybe they'll even be saying things but they're not really being heard, right? Because you can say things in all sorts of formats, right? Like think about like on the internet, you make a post, right? You make a tweet, you make a video, you make a comment, you make anything. And if no one responds to it, then it's like you spoke the words, but no one heard them, right? And then it's like, did you even really speak the words? Or, you spoke the words, but no one heard. And it kind of like undercuts the purpose of even speaking, which is just so, and that can be so incredibly like lonely. And I feel like they captured that feeling just in those little, one or two lines there. They were able to pull in a ton of emotions that I think really reflect the modern world. Super good. Let me take a look at our little map here. Not really seeing anything crazy, it's just a map. You're bad at drawing maps, Emilia. Frick. I really hope I don't have to memorize these locations. I hope these locations don't come back up because I'm awful when it comes to like hyper-specific names. Like in 4 episodes or like 8 episodes into season 2, they go, oh yes, the Doddering Thicket has had an issue recently. I'm not going to remember the Doddering Thicket. That's going over my head. It is what it is. The group of people that wanted to capture her so that I'd love to throw a pretty elf in a cage. As like a sex slave, right? Like I'm not going to like beat around the bush. I'm trying to imagine, does this situation imply that there are other elves? Or are elves... How many elves are there? Have we seen other elves? Or are elves, like, been wiped out? I really like the idea that elves have been wiped out as a way to make sure that half-elves don't get born. Because half-elves, the mixing of the blood is like causes an incredibly OP, like, person to be born. Of which Satela was, obviously incredibly powerful. And then Emilia, has like a similar level of power. Or like a incredible amount of power from being a half-elf. I would have to... I kind of want to go back to episode 1. Just because episode 1... She was farming for reactions from Subaru by saying certain pieces of information like, oh, my name's Satela. And then he didn't react. And she was like, holy crap, this guy's literally insane. Which... Oh my goodness, bro. She woke up with no memories and had no idea what the world was like and knows how like lonely that is. Subaru had no memories of the world. He was like what she was here. That's so crazy. No wonder she connected to him so hard, because he was her. Or she was him. They were each other, bro. Holy crap. She knows what it's like to be born and have no idea what the world is and be unoriented. She doesn't even know her own heritage. She doesn't know of the evils of the world, being called a sin, being called, a devil or a demon, all these things. Even Puck, like the person she was so attached to, didn't tell her about a lot of stuff, obviously. And then Subaru gets dropped into her lap, right? And Subaru doesn't know any of these things either. So I bet she totally saw herself in Subaru there. That's crazy. That's some writing, bro. That's some intricate writing. Back to the perverts. Does this imply, this line, perverts who'd love to throw a pretty elf in a cage, does this imply that, like, elves are treated as a commodity? Like, are there multiple elves or what, This does kind of imply that, like, elves aren't, like, kill on sight or anything like that, or aren't exterminated, because he heard about an elf in the forest and was like, oh, I'll capture her if she's hot, right? Instead of being like, holy crap, an elf, that's a huge deal, which kind of makes me a little sad because I really like that idea of elves being genocided. I just love. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'll tell you what I was about to say. It was tongue in cheek. It was as a joke. I was gonna say I love genocide. I don't love genocide. All right, and let me make that clear. That's what I was gonna say. I ran it back. Okay. In a really gross, like sexual, like perverted way. Not in a really gross, perverted way. I also see how like her being a lookalike of Satela would make her even feel like a higher value thing. I mean, that's just gross and disgusting, but you know, that totally made sense. They grovel. This guy was a good guy. I love this interaction from her, bro. From Emilia here. This felt like, dude, this felt like Satela to me. This was Satela. She was acting like a witch here. This is the yin and yang, right? You have like the white and the little dot of black in the middle. This was the dot of black. Where she let that witch, you know, that witch power really shine for a moment to ensure his safety and to cut the bridge. That's crazy. These are all elves. One of these is her mom, bro. Okay. Oh man, I'm freaking hungry. Those Cheerios did not last me. I'm trying to watch this. She's crying. She's scared. I'm sorry. This is Puck. I'm so sorry. Did he freeze her? I mean, surely, right? He's someone that freezes people a lot. That's like what he does. And all the elves are frozen and he's apologizing and then unfreezes her. It sounds like he froze her. So is this like maybe he was used? I can see this is a Hail Mary. I'm just going to like try to like make a plot line here. Not saying that this is true, but this is like a way I could see the story going as a way to like, you know, center ourselves a bit. I could see a situation where half-elves are born. Satela, Emilia, maybe more, right? Satela becomes a huge problem. World fights against her. It's horrible. The world is scarred. In fighting against Satela, Puck gets hired, contracted, somehow part of the against Satela fight, right? And what he does is, as part of that, he freezes all these elves, including Emilia, a half-elf, right? But then he comes to regret this decision, perhaps when he like figures something out about like how he was used, or in doing this action, he realizes that like he has a moral conscience and it's like, holy crap, like what have I done kind of thing. You know, he like wakes up and has like a change of heart and then decides to free her, and that's why he's apologizing. And now he sees her as an individual instead of just like someone he has to get rid of to protect the world or whatever he was originally assigned to do. And by freeing her, he has this huge relief of like, I've finally taken a step that has fixed the problem I helped create and or just solely created. And that relief, combined with the conversation he had with her about the father thing and the reliance and how they were both in a really bad spot and they were there for each other, formed that emotional bond and gave him his first feeling of happiness that then superseded all of his other motivations. What's up with the oath, though? Let me read the oath. To protect her. That is your reason for existing, your sole objective, being Emilia. But you are forbidden to excessively interfere in her life. But why? To watch over her from afar is the compromise between your existence and your wish. Between your existence and your wish. He's like fated. What he is he's fated through this contract to not be able to emotionally connect with her. But he's decided that his relationship with Emilia is bigger than fate. And it's like, I think there's a message there, right? Of fate is one thing, but like this bond between them is something greater. And the bonds between people are more important than prophecy and fate. But who did this oath get done with? Bro, I almost, a part of me somewhere deep within my spirit, right? Deep in the darkest crevice corner of my heart, I'm thinking Witch of Envy isn't necessarily evil, and he like made an oath with the Witch of Envy. I think that's just way too much hopium copium to even be true. But could you imagine, right? Like he makes an oath with the Witch of Envy to like protect her twin sister, but understanding the danger that Puck can create to those around him, being as powerful as he is assigned to not get too close to Emilia. Bro, that would be so juicy. Give me something crazy like that. I'm so ready. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein goodness gravy Gott. Oh my Gott Togger. The blood in the blood suctioning through the ice here. Terrifying. They're treating the ice and like the crystalline structure it creates as like a blooming flower. Crazy imagery. In the way that it's sucking the nutrients of his blood like roots suck, nutrients from the ground. Because that's what they're doing, but they're doing it with ice and they're calling it blooming. That's some really good description. I'm just trying to think like ice, blood, blooming, flowers, pogs, How does that relate to Emilia? Like her subconscious, the power within her, Does this relate to a sin? Does this relate to envy? Does this relate to Satela, I mean, there's a purplish hue. I always say Satela's main color is purple. There you go. There's the connection. Best I got. Purple is, and she has purple eyes. Yeah, I mean, that could... Yeah, she has purple eyes. Satela has purple eyes. The power is purple. Something to think about. I don't know who this rando is. Unlike this whiskered fellow. I guess, what did you want? You just wanted to go to, like, get Puck to show up? That elf bitch. He's got bling out the wazoo. In that case, there are other methods. Oh, he's the hookup. This is where this guy came into contact with the fire justice spirit, the mediator. Instead of winning back the points you lost, flip the table. Paying for your mistakes would settle the score. Oh, this is Puck talking. Oh no, I hit the stop button. No, my content. What is this opening? Oh, okay, it's opening Frozen Bonds again. Okay. I pressed the wrong button, no. Okay. Did you sell me out? I'm trying to figure out this guy's motivations real quick. Don't make it sound so heinous. Okay. I received a word of caution about settling the score from this spirit before talking to you. A word of caution. Why do you want to settle the score? What do you want? Random, like, pimp master? I don't know. Could I ask you one last thing? Can I consider that forest to be the beast of the end's territory? So this guy seems to be like intertwined with some of the big players in the world, in that he knows that Puck is the beast of the end. So this guy's crazy. We gotta pay attention to this guy if he ever shows up. Because he knows what's going on. And he's rich too. In fact, He's got the Infinity Stones. Purple, yellow, blue, green, red, crimson. Those are like the different colors of spirits, bro. I bet each of these rings has a spirit within it. If you swear you'll never speak of that name or what happened today, I'll tell you the answer is yes. Puck has so much swag sometimes, despite being a little cat. Okay, and then... I couldn't find you. This is all just foreshadowing to the end. We actually got to see that stuff. Thing appeared. Nasty Nasty. We met the Meliquera. That's your name. Who is trying to rid the world of Emilia. Because Emilia has some crazy untapped power within her. You know, which is what is making her freeze everything. Which I think is a half-elf thing. I think half-elves just get that. Because we know of 2 half-elves, right? We know of Satela and we know of Emilia, and both are really OP. So, I mean... She brings up a lot of interesting things here as well. Where she's talking about, like, you want me dead, but why are you hurting the people around me? Like, it's naive. It's naive of her to be asking this question, but you can't blame her because she has no experience in, like, anything because she got a bunch of memory loss and she's lived in the forest with Puck for, like, X amount of time. But yeah, I mean, there's something important to understand. If you're going to fight against someone, then you're putting not only yourself at risk, but those close to you, those around you. Which is something she has learned from here because this is one reason she was getting Subaru to stop self-sack, because with Subaru, she was aware, and Puck even reminded her that Subaru was like getting in a lot of pain, going through a lot of suffering, taking a lot of damage. The scars were mounting, right, through trying to help Emilia. So Emilia was through pushing him away, taking responsibility for the thing that she didn't understand here, which is that those around you are just collateral damage in whatever you're doing. So she's definitely learned from this. We gotta see her before she had learned that lesson that she displayed with Subaru. Okay, because that's true. You know, if you're gonna do anything, if you're gonna do many things, the people around you are gonna get hit by the crossfire. That's like an entire, like you know, a bunch of like superhero stuff goes into that, right? That's what the entire point of the secret identity. You know, entire another thing, but same thing. This was interesting as well, because I kind of thought she was going to like flirt with the idea of like letting herself die, and I think she did. I think she might have. Why was the only one to awaken from within the ice? I don't know. Was I born to bring misfortune to others? It's a good line. He says, yeah, pretty much. You involve others' misfortune. Oh boy. All her self-loathing stuff makes so much sense with this in mind. Honestly, why did I watch this after making the tier list? I hoed her in the last tier list. This episode has like made her jump up like so much. She's so much cooler now. Like more interesting. Because all these character traits of hers, we're actually seeing where they came from. Because she's being told by like the only thing other than Puck that she's ever really like said anything to, that you cause pain, you are sin, you hurt those around you, that's what you are misfortune, right? And so all her talk with Subaru, it just makes so much more sense. This is so good. Your existence, grave sin. So I love that idea, by the way. Freaking what's it called? Like original sin. The whole Garden of Eden thing of like we're all repaying the sin of freaking Adam and Eve with the apple. I don't know it that well. It's not something I'm like well acquainted with, but the idea itself of like you are born as sin, you are born in debt to the universe or whatever. It's so interesting because I feel like most people believe that they're born at like a neutral or that they're born owed something, right? Like that like, and that's this is gonna get kind of random, kind of tangential, but I mean, human rights, right? I'm born and I have the right to freaking happiness or life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If we're getting American with it, I'm born and I get those. And so it's like a lot of people think you're born with things or that you're born in like a complete neutral. But what if you're born in debt? What if just by being born you have sinned and your entire life and perhaps even your death itself is repaying that sin, repaying that debt? I mean, there's something very poetic to me about that. Just making up for the sin of being born. Oh, I love it so much. There's some really interesting like fragments. I don't know who wrote it. There was a really good fragment. It's in like there's like an ancient Greek person that wrote something really pog about this as well. About being born in debt to the universe, a debt that you can only pay. It's like the Heraclitus era. Go freaking like learn philosophy and then get back to me. Let's keep trucking. Oh shoot. My being alive is such a bad thing. I was the only one to awaken. Because you're cringe, Omegalo. It's also interesting here, Puck says, you don't get to decide why this girl was born, and then like 10 minutes later is talking about how she was born to experience happiness. Puck, who are you to decide? What if she was born to cause misfortune? Like, why can't we let her decide? But I'll let it slide because Puck and her got that connection though, you know? He's not saying nobody gets to decide, he's saying you don't get to decide, so it's not necessarily hypocritical. It's maybe a little bit, but you know, whatever. Puck actually displaying emotion as well, other than just like a calm, collected, you will die. You know, this is him like actually like having an emotional like outburst, which is a little uncommon. She was born because she was wanted. She was celebrated. Is she the antithesis to Satela? Is that why she was, quote, celebrated? But the fear that Satela brought on the world made the world respond to her, not as she should have been, which is celebrated, but as a monster. So like the yin was corrupted by the yang, or like the perception of the yin was corrupted by the yang. An idea. She's going to find happiness. Puck relates it though to it being like a happiness thing, right? Like her happiness is what matters, not necessarily her meaning in terms of the world, right? She's not necessarily like this born as a virtue, as the antithesis to great evil. Not necessarily, or at least that's not how Puck's saying it. He's just saying like she had like her happiness has value, and that's something I'm gonna fight for. And then he goes sicko mode and then just rolls and smokes this guy. I won't become a witch. I don't know how I feel about that line, Emilia. Witch. I guess the connotation is like I won't become evil like the Witch of Envy. Earlier you were calling yourself a frozen witch. Or I don't know. No, you hadn't called yourself that. You were acting like a witch. You might have called yourself that, did you? Where did this happen? Her having the aura was crazy too. Okay, this was blue though. This wasn't purple. Oh, all her spirits died as well. GG, I guess. That place is my garden. My forest. This is the kind of energy I'm looking for in this show. This face of like I am actually a force of nature. I am primal, I am primeval. I am the one that knocks, right? That's the kind of energy I'm looking for. A lot more, because I'm totally here for it. And I think the only characters that have really gotten me with that energy is Truck, True Form Puck, Satela, and Emilia. Power trio. Did you call yourself a witch here? This is the look in her eyes that I want to see more often. I like it when she's all cute and whatever, when she's all fun and she's with Puck and she's happy and she's crying or whatever. But this like cold, hardened look of just, I don't know, man. I just love it. I eat this up. I eat this look up. so much. I wish she was more like this. Just because I love it so much. And you know, it's crazy. The character that I think is going to have this look on their face the most often is going to be Satela, bro. Goodbye. No, okay, he calls her the Witch of the White Forest, the Frozen Witch. Okay. You're a half-elf. Bro, there's so many questions. You are half-demon, you are witch encumbrance. Crazy lines. If I'm alone, what happened today will probably happen again. But I'm with Puck. I'm with Puck. I was born with the name Emilia, right? Yeah, good stuff. Puck going through a tough time. Like, because my earlier statements about Puck having frozen everyone, and then seeking redemption, and that's why he unfroze Emilia, was like a reasoning to why he would be going through a tough time. I can't think of another reason a great primordial spirit, such as Puck, would be going through a hard time, other than a deep regret for being used to cause untold damage to like a generation or like a group of people. But there's also the question of how the oath fits in, though it's really hard to figure that out without knowing who the oath was formed between. We know it was Puck and X. We don't know who X is. X gonna give it to you. You know what I'm really proud of myself for? This moment is the first time I'm commenting that she was naked in this scene. Because that her being nude here, like, felt primal. In that way that I'm describing, in that energy I'm looking for. It's nothing to do with sexuality. It's nothing to do with like lewdness or eroticism. It's purely just like the natural human, you know, in air quotes because she's half elf, but the natural human form, like in its base primal state, which is that kind of, which is what Puck and her I feel like are really about. They're druidic, and I love that so freaking much. Shoot, I kind of am running out of things to say, and I'm getting mad hungry, so we're probably going to leave it at that for this episode of ReZero, the OVA, Frozen Bonds. I'm definitely going to think about this some more. Hopefully be able to hit you with some bars on the next episode, episode 1 of Season 2. Very excited for that. This was an absolute banger, though. I was actually incredibly surprised how good this was. I thought this was going to be more slice of life, just whatever. Because it's got a name like Frozen Bonds. You know, that could have meant anything. But as soon as they hit me with this crazy opening, and it's like, okay, there's an oath being formed, it's titled Frozen Bonds, and there's ice. This is about Puck and Emilia. Everything changed. Everything changed. Puck getting sniped was hilarious as well. It's only funny to me. It wasn't even funny, but it was crazy to me, but not like, I wasn't actually afraid because we know Puck's alive. And we know Emilia's alive. So there's no like stakes here that much. But just in terms of like the character moments here, we had a lot of really juicy stuff. Kind of got me inspired for this season. Hopefully we'll continue with some of this energy. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode Frozen Bonds of ReZero. On to the next, Season 2, Episode 1. Should be really exciting. Of course, just a reminder in case you didn't hear it when I said it in the beginning, we're doing single episodes for Season 2 at a time. So about half speed compared to Season 1, but you know what? I think that's okay. We're going to be able to stretch it out a bit longer. That gives more time to think about things and talk about things, so I think that's all positive. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode, Frozen Bonds for ReZero. On to the next. I'll be seeing you then. If you like the video, subscribe. If you're new, if you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate it. Not that many people do. Comment down below if you have anything to say. Discord, ping, blah, 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 bell, blah, 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 poll, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about. All the little tags that you throw on the end. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace.